The mother deliberately pressed a scalding hot towel onto her son's face to fake a persistent high fever of 104 degrees Fahrenheit. To make the illness appear even more convincing, she stuck her fingers down her throat, forced herself to vomit, and smeared the vomit onto the pillow. Finally, she handed her son a handwritten note pleading for help, instructing him to make sure the doctors saw it once they arrived at the hospital. As it turns out, they had been held captive in that room by a deranged man for 7 long years. Their only chance of escape was to leave the house and get to a hospital. Before long, their captor came down to the basement. The mother insisted the child was burning up and begged him to take the boy to the hospital, but the man seemed suspicious, as if he sensed something was off. Once again, their plan failed, but Jessie, the mother, refused to give up. Every morning, she stood with her son beneath the tiny skylight, shouting at the top of her lungs, hoping someone outside would hear them. But in this tiny, airtight basement, no sound could make it past the walls. Still, Jessie did everything she could to ensure her son grew up as healthy as possible. She taught him how to write, brush his teeth, and exercise every day, but she never spoke about the outside world, never gave him hope that might one day be crushed. Deep down, she believed that someday, somehow, they would escape. Then, one day, the tiny basement went completely dark. The power had gone out. Outside, temperatures had dropped far below freezing. The mother and son were forced to wear every piece of clothing they had just to stay warm. That was when Jessie finally broke. In desperation, she began to tell her son about the world beyond the basement. She explained that everything he'd ever seen on the TV was real, that there were flowers, trees, cats, and dogs. She told him that the outside world was beautiful, full of color and life, nothing like the suffocating prison they were trapped in.